This is Fish Sitter.
Hello, people from the internet. Today I'm going to talk about 3 stories. The guy from the Walleye tournament that got caught cheating is back in the news for poaching. The Never Stop tour is going with John B. and Alex Peric. Just a small clip about that little Peric moment. Those are always fun. And then the MLF has changed some new rules for 2024 and 2025, and I'm going to get into that a little bit. Something to talk about, something to do. Off season, nothing really going on. But yeah, let's get started. Remember those walleye fishermen caught cheating last year, man? This guy's back in the news again. But just in case you forgot, here's a little clip of the walleye tournament they try to hijack. Just lead weights, dude. Like, what are you guys even thinking? Everybody's mad. He's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go cry over here. Got busted. How could you not get busted? Those fish don't look like they're 33 pounds that you try to claim. Everybody's pissed. Dumb, dude. It's fucking dumb. Why even bother? It's just fishing, man. Just catch fish and win. And I guess they had won a bunch of tournaments and money before this too, and everybody's kind of questioning that now. Just can't really go backwards. Fish fillets, dude, are in there. Anything and everything they could think of. Anyway, this guy actually in this video is back in the news again for poaching deer. I'll get to that. Walleye tournament cheater is also a deer poacher. It's the guy on the right, as we were talking about now, is a deer poacher. Chase Kaminsky's his name. Apparently the game wardens have been like between 2013 and 21 says he harvested several white-tailed deer out of season and without a license. This guy's a menace, dude. If you ever see him near any rivers or lakes or woods or anything, man, just tackle his ass. Zip tie his arms together and throw him back in the back of his truck and call somebody. That's ridiculous. Unlawfully killing or taking big game. Unlawful taking or possessing of a game and wildlife. Unlawful act concerning licenses. Failure to attach a tag to big game and lending a kill tag. Jeez, man. Like, this guy has no moral standing whatsoever. 36 years old. He hasn't even been able to hunt since 2008. I think if you can't hunt, you shouldn't be able to fish. Like, this guy shouldn't even been able to be part of this tournament. How is that even possible? Like, background checks or something need to be necessary. You're talking about $30,000, man. People will do anything for $10,000. People do anything for $100. Cheat-wise, if they can. And they got a tip that Kaminsky had taken several antlered deer between 2013 and 2021 after legal shooting hours or during closed season. They had to investigate the situation. Just one person called. Who called? Probably his buddy in this tournament was like, man, screw this. They're coming after me. Turn your ass in too. Game warden found 5 antlered white-tailed mounts in Kaminsky's living room. All mounts between 2013 and 2021. Jeez. 3 of the 5 trophy whitetails were legally tagged under his wife's name. He used his wife's tag to kill trophy deer. And she admitted that she has never even killed the deer. Mounted the deer with a gun or a crossbow. She just ratted him out. I never shot a deer, dude. Like, how crazy is that? That's definitely not. I don't think that's acceptable. I mean, maybe if she was with him and she was on this trip and stuff and she just decided that she didn't want to shoot this deer and they did it for food and not trophies, maybe I can consider that, but not really. If you're a fully functioning human being and you're capable of shooting your own deer, I don't think it's acceptable. It's certainly not morally to like have someone else shoot a deer for you. That seems crazy, but man, this guy is like just bad, dude. Fishing game's no joke, dude. My first fishing game experience was enough, dude. I was like 14 years old in Alaska, and we're fishing the Buskin River, lived in Kodiak, and there's this Bridge 1. Like, you can't fish past Bridge 1. All Bridge 1 was like a stick in the ground of an old bridge that used to exist, and you couldn't cross that line to fish downriver. And the fish would pile up right there, right on the line of that line 1, all the way down. And me and my buddies got caught fishing on the other side, like nobody was there. We like one of this deep hike and everything, man. We thought we got away with it. Came out of the woods and there's like this guy standing like, oh, fishing game, man, you better get out of here. And like before we couldn't even get out of the trail, she was already at the end of the trail. Took our fish, donated them, called our parents, then showed up to my parents' house. Dude, it was crazy. Like, that scared me enough too. Like, I mean, I've gotten other tickets since then, but nothing like on purpose or not. Like that. Like, that's just crazy. Stealing money from tournaments. Like, who does this shit? You're just catching fish, man. And then you're like, can't even cut deer? You can't kill deer without just trophies. Like, you're just a stupid human. This guy should lose everything. A jail sentence. He had to forfeit $130,000 boat, and it's good. You know what I mean? They're taking fishing piers with people that can't get their child support taken care of. This guy definitely shouldn't have anything. He should be in like a national database too. You can't fish in any state. That is wild, dude. I guess they separate lifetime and opportunistic. This guy's a lifetime, dude. It's a pile of shit. That's just insane. Craziness. And he gets what he deserves. I don't know how long he's going to spend in jail this time. I didn't see it in there. But this is a good story about Meat Eater. They wrote it pretty well. There's videos of like, what are you doing, man? Why cheat a fishing tournament? Money. I mean, I know why the motives are, but like morally, like how can you just like, how are you not going to get caught? People aren't stupid. A lot of these people have been fishing. They can tell you what a 5-pounder looks like from a good while away. They've caught enough of them. You pull up with like 5 15-inch fish and you say it's 33 pounds, like something's going to be off. And that guy caught his ass. Now these guys are all getting caught up. Amazing is how long you got away with it for. From 2013 to 2021. I also read somewhere else that they confiscated him. So now his house walls are all naked and bare. The guy doesn't deserve to live in a house anyway. What a pile of shit. Chase Kaminsky. He's the guy on the right. The guy on the left, I haven't seen anything about him. He probably took off. Threw this buddy under the bus and like never came back again. You can tell he's caught. Look at his sunglasses are on. Those fish guts. Look at oh, we're so screwed. Look at this guy's smirking like, oh well, what are they gonna do about it? Well, you know you found out. It's no joke, dude. That's crazy. Anyway. Just dumb. People are stupid. Let's see what the comments had to say. Forget poaching. How's the guy in non-federal prison for counterfeiting money? He's been trashed since he was a teenager. Oh yeah, that's true too. He did get caught with counterfeit money. And now his son too. Man. Boy, this guy won't take Siberia. The Kaminsky method. The guy's a real piece. He is a real piece of garbage, to say the least, dude. How do you stop him? The best soap is he is sentenced justly through the due process of law. He's scheduled to be arraigned on November 14th. Yeah, dude, we'll give you back November 14th, see what actually happened. I don't know what the max punishment is, but it's got to be like 10 years instead of 10 days. Like, this guy, dude, like, what? He shouldn't be able to eat meat anymore, man. Should be make this guy a vegetarian or something. Castrate him. Castrate him. Hang his balls on the wall. That's what they should be doing to this dude. I'm gonna go to this next story, man. What a just crazy dude. Life's so hard. Why make it more difficult? It just doesn't make sense. And on a more positive note, after this walleye shenanigans, John B. and Alex Peric are back with their Never Stop Tour 3. And I'm not going to show the whole videos or anything like that, but they're doing great. It's hilarious, man. These guys are a great combination of dudes. They're funny, man. But this one Peric moment, dude, just caught my attention, and I thought it was the funniest. It's just Peric, man. He's just doing Peric things. But yeah, the rest of the tour is pretty good. It's hilarious. These guys are funny. They're fun to watch, especially when they do competitive things, man. It's pretty wild, but
The deal with the lemon.
let's get it going.
I got 3 bass for a whopping 2 pounds. Alex, how you feeling? Maybe we just drive all the way
There you
to,
go.
I don't know, South Carolina tonight. No way.
Last minute, of course.
No way. No way.
Look at him, dude.
No way. No way.
You're just Peric, man.
I just saw a jump. I just saw a jump.
It's craziness, dude. Maybe that's just crazy to me. I don't know, but I would never just send a boat full speed.
If you land this, I'm gonna cry. There's no way.
But this is for the win, I believe, right?
No way.
Yeah, it was definitely for the win.
Trying to sabotage me right now.
Get it.
Got him! No!
Dang.
Yes! No! Oh my god, no. That's a good.
That was a great moment, man. These guys are funny, dude. This Never Stop tour is great. It's off to a good start already. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but definitely, you should definitely watch it. I think next month when it's over and a month has passed, we'll probably do a whole story on it. But like just this part, man, just this whole Peric doing Peric things. I miss that, dude. In other news across the fishing world, man, the MLF announced a strategic plan for 2024. They're going to go back to where every fish counts. I believe 40 competitors on days 1 and 3. And 40 more competitors on 2 and 4. The top 10 names will advance to the championship round day 6. So we all know how that works. I guess, they're going back to an old format, I believe, is what's going on there. But, so that's 80 people, right? 80 contestants that competed. Well, in 2025, they're going to change that. I guess 30 people are losing their jobs because they're going down to the roster of only 50 anglers. That's crazy in a way, because didn't they promise that they wouldn't do things like this and everyone's going to have a spot, and that's why the people transferred from the bass to that, the MLF. There's going to be a lot of pissed off people. I think there already is. I've seen some videos. There's a lot of confrontation about it. Work sucks. If you could fish tournaments the rest of your life, the better off you'd be. Man, just cutting people. Businesses are going to do business things, man. But if you were promised one thing and they're doing another, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But for those 30 anglers getting cut, why don't you just start your own league? Not start your own league, but with those entry fees you're already paying, it's not easy. I understand that. But you could buy kayaks. Start a kayak league tournament, but use those same buy-ins. Save more money and put more money into the pot and win more money of your own money back. Really, because you're getting rid of all the sponsors and the commercials and these big leagues. You wouldn't really get rid of all the sponsors. You'd bring more different sponsors probably. But I don't know. Just an idea. So what are you going to do? 30 anglers just cut. Dude, there's 30 jobs gone. And they don't even say why. First 2 days, the top 20 anglers based on minimum weight will advance to the knockout round. The future of our sport is live streaming. Catch, weight, immediate release, and every fish counts. I agree with that. There's a reason why I'm going to be live streaming kayak tournaments. It's because that everything's done live. You don't have to wait for the end of the day for a weigh-in. It's just easier. It just makes more sense. That you don't got to take the fish out of their home. They're where they're at. You know what I mean? Of course, they move and swim and all that stuff. I get it. But then bedding season, they go back to the beds, and all that makes sense. But to cut 30 anglers to make it to where it's easier for them to live stream, there's a ways around that. By focusing on 50 anglers in a more compact event that's easy for both diehard and casual fans, so they're doing it for the fans. Wow. We'll do what other successful leagues have done to grow. Focus on a small group of the highest performers and make them the most visible personalities in the sport. And then from a business point, that makes sense. But man, you're cutting people to make it easy. Just don't live stream the people. You know what I mean? You want to make it on the live stream? Make it in the top 30 or 50. My bad. I don't know. I don't know. It makes sense. I understand why they're going that route. I don't necessarily agree with it, but it's greed. Are the other 50 competitors going to make more of an income if you get rid of the 30 people paying entry fees, though? Because your priority should definitely be taking care of the angler before you take care of the fan. Without the anglers, you don't have fans. So they know what they're doing. I'm just a guy sitting in my room, right? Each state of the 2025 Bass Pro Tour will pay $130,000 to the winner and $2,000 through 50th place. So you get at least $2,000. Yeah, okay. How much is the entry fee? Heavy hitters will feature $100,000 for a win with big bass awards in each 25, 50,000, 100,000. Well, okay. That's good money. Things graduated throughout the sport's more lucrative qualifying circuits. That's true. They all earn their spots there. That's the other hard part about losing 30. They earn their place. I do like the every fish count scoring. Like I said, it does make it easier to track live. It makes it more entertaining. You can see what's going down. I guess it's more cost productive too. If you drop 30 people, that's 30 less marshals you got to pay for. It's just one of those things. It's a double-edged sword. 20% of its live stream offerings. Wow. See, so yeah, they're just trying to get to the sport, visualize more people, seeing more people. That makes sense. I guess it depends on where you are and on how you feel about it, but feelings are just that. Feelings, right? Money's always going to be the driven. Fishing fans have a total of 84 days of fishing live stream continue to consume in 2024. Is anybody watching it? I'm interested to see what the stats are for people that watch it. I haven't seen one. I wait till it goes on YouTube. I just watch the replay. I don't watch Jacob Wheeler and DC and that crew. Mark, I don't know. It seems like, I mean, you got to sacrifice to grow. Like, I get it, but man, where do those 30 people go? I say you just start a kayak league. Put those entry fees you're putting into this MLF, start your own thing, get your own little tour director, have someone manage it. It'll grow. Of course, there's already 3 kayak leagues, but nobody's paying that for entry fees, what you're paying in the MLF, which, of course, I mean, what do you do about it? Then it just starts a whole other thing. But it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do to survive at this point. The economy's not great. You know what I mean? I don't know what I would do. What is this, just tips and stuff now? 3-season search, but yeah, it's all the same. Other comments, though? Let's see what the comments had to say. I know there's a lot of people that don't agree with this, and it makes sense, especially if it affects you. I could totally understand why you would not agree with it. When does this start? January? Do they just start fishing in the winter time? Yeah, that's fine. Stage 2 at Santa Cooper Lakes. It's all in the south. It's all in the south. New York. They don't even bother heading out west. See, there you go. Start a whole other one on the west side. All 30 of you. There's some good lakes out here. No one ever talks about it. I think that's it this week of news, man. I know the MLF story is much bigger than what I can tell, but I'll probably do a whole thing about it in the next weeks when things calm down and get some more people's opinions or watch some more stuff about it. I think it's kind of just, as a fan of bass fishing tournaments, it's interesting to me. I like the fact that they're going to put more emphasis into like giving the fans more to watch and stuff. I don't like that they're taking money or people are losing their jobs over it, though. I don't agree with that. But we'll see what happens, man. Till next week. See ya.